Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. If you're preparing for CBSE Computer Science examinations, this series is designed for you. In this video, we will solve previous year board examination questions from the topic Python Basics and Fundamentals and understand the concepts behind each answer. Rather than solving the entire papers, we will cover questions topic wise so that you can strengthen each concept systematically and prepare more effectively for your examinations. This is the first video in the series, and in the upcoming videos we will cover all important topics chapter by chapter along with previous year questions, exam tips and commonly asked concepts. So here we are not going to solve the question papers, but we are going to solve questions from the question papers based on the topics. So let's get started and begin with Python basics and fundamentals, where we are starting with output and operators. Okay, so let's see what's the first question is. It is a question from paper 2024. What will be the output of the following statement? So once you see anything like that, the first thing that should come to your mind is कि हमें इसे precedence of operators से solve करना है. So what is the precedence of an operators in Python? So yes, first is your parenthesis. Okay, first if you see any parenthesis, you will solve that in the question. Then you will solve is exponentiation. Exponentiation is this exponentiation. So if you have 2 to the power 3, if you see something like this, what will be your output? Your output will be 2 into 2 into 2, which is 8. Correct. Next is multiplication and division group. Multiplication and division groups include multiplication, division, floor division and yes. So if you see any of these operators, these are part of your multiplication and division group, and if you see these, they hold the same precedence, and once because they are holding the same precedence, so you will solve them left to right. Okay, so whatever operator comes first, you will solve that operator first. Next is your addition and subtraction. Okay, what is your next operator? It's addition and subtraction. So if these two operators also hold the same precedence, but they have the lowest priority, and again if you see both of them coming together, so they will be solved together. Okay, like they will be solved in the left to right order. So अगर plus पहले आ रहा है तो plus will be solved. If minus is coming laterwards, so minus will be solved after plus is solved. So Python tree solve the these type of things in left to right orders where the precedence is the same. Okay, let's get back to the question. So our question was, we have to solve this part, right? That is what the print function will print. So let's copy it over here. So what we will solve is, because we don't see any parentheses here, so and what all operators are listed over here, so we have multiplication, division and minus and parenthesis, right? So parenthesis is not there, it's actually a print function, right? So we don't have a parenthesis. So just see, look at the precedence over here. So we see minus has the lowest precedence, so we can leave this part right here, and we see multiplication and division, right? So we will solve multiplication and division, but because these has the same precedence order, तो हम इसको लेफ्ट टू राइट सॉल्व करते हुए चलेंगे. सो लेफ्ट टू राइट जब हम सॉल्व करेंगे तो क्या होगा? फर्स्ट वी विल डू इज 16 इंटू विल डू 16 इंटू 5, which will lead to 80. Then we'll divide 80 by 4. That will give us 20. Correct. Okay. Now we'll do 20 multiplied by 2. which will give us 40. Next what we will solve is, we have 40 divided by 5, which will give us 8. Now the last 8 minus 8, which will give us 0. So our answer here is 0. Correct? Okay. Next. Moving on to the next question. What will be the output of the following statement? See, again over here you can see we have to identify the precedence of the operators. Okay. So let's solve this again. So what we are going to solve first? We see we have an exponentiation over here. So we'll solve this. So we have 3 exponentiation of 2. What will be the value? 3 into 2, 9. Correct. So we'll solve this first. Next, now the expression is left, we are left with this 14, 9 multiply 4. So what we are going to solve next? Can you think of it? So we see now that both of the operators we are left with have the same precedence, modulus and multiplication. They are in the same group. So we will solve these left to right, right? So what will be the answer? So what we'll solve first? We'll solve 14 modulus 9, which will give us 5, right? Next, what we'll do is 5 multiplied by 4. This is the last operation left. So the answer will be 20. Correct. Okay. Can anyone tell me, like, what is, before we move on to the next question, we'll discuss what is the difference between division and floor division. Can anyone think of what is the difference between a division and a floor division? So if I'm writing this, what will be the output? And if I'm writing this, what will be the output? So if we are writing 10 divided by 3, then it will give me some value like this, right? 3 dot 3 dot 3. But if we are doing 10 floor division, it will round up to the closest integer value. Okay, it will not give the decimal value. Okay, let's move on to the next question now. So the next question is this. Again, this question is related to precedence of the operators. You can see, right? Now we have, again if you see any question like this ना, तो पहले पेपर में ये लिख लो कि किसकी क्या प्रेसिडेंस है. ठीक है, parenthesis, exponentiation, then multiplication and division group, then addition and subtraction. Okay, so यहाँ पे what all operators I can see is, there is an addition, there is a division, there is a exponentiation, there is a floor division, there is a plus, right? So what I will do is, first what I will solve is, I will solve the exponentiation part. So 4 multiply 4 will give me, it will give me value as 16, right? So what expression I'll be left with is 6 plus 5 divided by 16, floor 5 plus 8. So now next the highest precedence is for division and floor division, right? So we will solve this part first, this part. Okay, so अगर सेम प्रेसिडेंस होती है तो हम क्या करते हैं, वी सॉल्व लेफ्ट टू राइट, राइट, हम क्या करते हैं, लेफ्ट टू राइट सॉल्व करते हैं, ठीक है. सो फर्स्ट विल सॉल्व इज 5 डिविजन 16. व्हाट विल बी द वैल्यू, 0.3125, right? Next what we will do is, we'll do a floor division. We'll divide this value 0.3125 with 5. So what will be the output? It will be 0.0. Now we will be left with this. The answer is 14.0. So here we have got the answer as 14.0. But did any one of you think like here we are doing a division and a floor division? And division, I told you that we can have decimal or floating values, right? But when we are doing a floor division, we round to the nearest integer value. But in this case, we kept the floating value as which is 0.0. So can anyone explain me why this happened? Okay, let me explain you. So in Python, if we are performing an operation like a multiplication, division or exponentiation, we generally keep the float values. If we have floating value and a integer value involved in an operation, so it will do is, it will keep the floating value. So over here the answer will be 14.0 and not 14. So you have to keep this in mind when you are solving the questions. So let's come back to what I was explaining. So if I am doing 3 plus 1.0, the answer will be 4.0. So see over here, I have an integer and a floating value, but my answer would be a floating value. Similarly, if I am doing a multiplication, I will keep the value as a floating value. So I hope this is clear to you. Now we have understood what we have understood. We have understood is precedence of operators or operator precision and how we can solve these questions based on the precedence of operators. So with these three previous year questions, we have understood one of the most important concept in Python basics, which is operator precedence. In board examinations, many output based questions are asked from this topic, and if you know the order in which operators are evaluated, you can solve them quickly and accurately. In the next part, we'll continue with more previous year questions from this chapter and cover additional concepts that are frequently asked in CBSE board exams. If you would like to practice, pause the video and try solving the follow-up questions that I'll be displaying on the screen. Share your answers in the comments and we will discuss them in the next video. Thank you for watching. Keep practicing, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video. These are some of the follow-up questions you can practice as and when you have some time. This will give you better clarity. Thank you again.